Hey, what is up everyone? My name is Victius and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. In this episode we're going to change things up a little bit because there is a new update live. Before we were limited to these roads, these normal roads that you might have seen. But now we can actually upgrade them to stone roads, which will make our villagers move faster on the road, which is actually pretty damn sweet. We also got a new statue. Queen Barbara. I'm not sure if we're gonna use these statues. We might at one point, but at least not now. Also, some other things got implemented, like wood castle blocks. We can essentially now build wooden walls, which would have been very useful earlier on. I'm probably not going to use too many of them in this particularly because we are pretty far. We have a lot of stone and we can essentially afford to build the normal castle blocks, but the implementation of wooden castle blocks might just have made my decision of whether or not I should play this game again when I feel like I can't do more with this particular playthrough. Because these walls are actually pretty essential to an early game. Like, for example, when the Vikings come early on and you don't have walls, you can actually have walls because you probably have wood back when early on. So that's a really nice addition as well. I don't think something in here is also new. Provides water to attics and reservoirs. Stores water and provides irrigation. I'm not sure what this is used for yet. I know probably many of you in the comments know what it's used for. My English is not the greatest. I mean, I can speak English and I can speak it pretty well, but when it comes to all the words and what the things are, I don't necessarily know what it is. And actually, just now that we are talking about it, or was about to talk about it, Vikings, their boats have a new addition. They now have catapults. And this is bad because there are 4 of the Vikings. I'm not sure if the catapults will be used. It doesn't seem like they're gonna use it. This particular Viking attack is going to cost us a lot. We can't defend against this much, sadly. We are gonna lose a lot here. At least I think we are. Where are you going? You're probably going up here. No, you turn around. Well, that will probably be your own death. Okay, they took some of our people. That is bad. That will cost us a lot of happiness. 3 people got kidnapped by Viking raiders. That is not good. 4 people got kidnapped. And I think 1 killed. We had the full bets before. Is no one putting that out? Apparently no one is putting that out. We are going to lose 3 houses now. That is irritating. Oh well, I guess that is the first thing we will build up. Actually, I haven't seen this. They added this too. You can now actually see which people lives in the house. That is actually really useful. You can also see fire risk, which is also pretty useful. It's actually really useful. Now the church have a high fire rate. I think the hovel has medium. Is it wherever it's placed maybe? Yeah. Okay. That is actually really nice. Well, now we need to demolish this, and we actually need to put up another one. And I think we're gonna build a couple so we can get some more people. I think we'll also put a well right there. I know it's pretty close to the water, but I feel like in this particular world, we really need some wells because things are burning down left to right, and it's really not good. What are you saying? You're saying today peasants are miserable. We should make sure they are at least fed. Well, they are pretty fed. And she says good day. Now the happiness is really low. Minus 35 because of a recent Viking attack, and minus 30 because peasants are recently homeless due to the cottage burning down over here, which is not good. That can be avoided, hopefully, with that well. But I guess we'll have to see, because when the happiness is this low, people have a tendency to leave the kingdom, which we don't want. Do we actually have a town square? We do. We can raise happiness at the town square by throwing a festival. That will raise it by 15, which is not much, but it's better than not to have any happiness at all. It will maybe prevent people from leaving all the time. I wonder, now that we have these 3 new houses, can we feed the people? I think maybe that we can. Let's actually... The Vikings seem to be coming from here. So let's build a tower right there. And then throw up another archer tower. It is going to put us at... Well, actually, we're still gonna get a plus from the taxes, so that's good. And the happiness is raising again. The only problem now is that these granaries are pretty much full, and because of that, everybody is carrying it over to this granary and to this granary, which was really not what I wanted, because now we're losing a lot when they have to walk all the way there, and that is really bad. But I guess we are pretty much in plus, so I think we're good. It took too long to store a harvest, I know. Some forests have too much wood, there is no place to put it. Well, these two are pretty full. I guess, well, wood are allowed here, so why not? Okay, they are carrying it there. That's great. We have 10 new people. And we got the bigger dragon now. Wow, okay. They actually made some changes to the UI as well. This was down here before and this got closer to here. I think the bigger dragon is the worst dragon. That would make sense. I think he's going to put some heavy fire down here. Yeah, he did. Hopefully they put that out before it's burning down. I think they are. It's pretty close to the water, so we shouldn't really be too scared. Please don't burn down the granary. Please don't destroy it, because we have a lot of food in there. Oh no, we got hit by the plague, but we do have a hospital, so we should be able to fight that off. Hopefully we should. Also, I think that we need to focus a bit on getting this wall up and running, I think. It will cost us a lot of resources, but I mean, we need to be able to fight off the Viking attacks, and they are getting more and more apparent. And as we go on further, we will have like big guys. What are they called? Ogres, I think they're called. And they do a tremendous amount of damage to your walls, which is not good. We actually need to have some ballista towers here and here that will take down the big guys pretty easily, I think. They are essentially archer towers, but with a higher damage and then a little bit slower attack rate, I think, which is pretty okay. Can we actually place a stone gate there? We can't, but we can place one on either side here. So it doesn't really. It will most likely have to be on this side because, well, there's a farm there, and I don't want to. I don't want to destroy that. We also need to really quickly get in here and get a mason. Now the mason is really useful for earlier on when Vikings actually start to attack our walls, because what they will do, they will take your resources and then repair any building that got either destroyed or damaged. Well, if it got totally destroyed, I don't think. Sorry, my throat is kind of weird today. Now, if it gets totally destroyed, I don't think that they will repair it fully. But they will repair damaged stuff, not totally broken stuff. Which makes sense. It makes sense. So, why are the happiness so low? Where is the problem with the happiness? Is it going up or is it going down? I don't really know. You should be a lot more happy. Well, the taxes are actually bringing down the happiness a lot with people. And over here they don't really have anything to make them happy. So I think maybe we can make this place a little more comfortable to be in. Let's put down a tavern. That will bring up some happiness. Oh, my throat is really killing me today. I'm so sorry. We can also... Now, I actually wanted to try this out for a while. We need tools, we need wood, and we need money. But essentially what this would do is it would remove the stone. So let's actually try that. We'll take up 5 builders, which is good. And then this stone should actually be removed, and we should essentially be able to use this area to build in. And what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna place down a what's it called? This one, town square right there. At one point maybe we will upgrade the road. It does cost money and it costs stone, but it will make our citizens, our peasants, move faster, which is quite nice actually. It will maybe speed up the harvest process a little bit. Let's see, what do we have? We have a total of 89 this year. And we actually did lose some. No, it was last year. Okay, last year. But we did lose some to exposure. We also did this year. We lost a lot to exposure. But we're still in plus. So no worries. No worries. What do we need to do? We need to wait for this to finish, and that should increase the happiness of this area. And we actually need to... Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this in this episode. We need to build a castle wall all the way through here. So we actually need to chop down some of his wood, but I think he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. Now, I'm not gonna queue up too many this time because it actually took a long time to build this because of the way that builders go ahead and do stuff. So I think like one layer at a time will be fine. I should probably have queued this chopping thing first, because now they're gonna build this before they chop that, but we should be fine. Some quarries, have no place to store their stone. Work was halted. We need more stockpiles. I guess that we might need more stockpiles. We have some here, but essentially this is the stockpile that store all of our stuff, and it is a lot of stuff. Now this is starting to finish, actually already the first layer. I probably should have done this the last time, but this means that we can get this done a little bit faster, which is great. We need to place this right here, and now this is down, so we can place the rest all the way to the water. Now I know this is not gonna save our city from any attack from this side, but it will come. I'm thinking that we're expanding to the point that we can actually start thinking about enclosing this area completely in walls. I'm not sure that we are able to do it all that well right now, but I mean, a little bit is better than nothing essentially. What we do need for this area is to build double actually, because I'm using the space out here to the water, so I need to build the piers, as I told in an earlier episode I think as well. We need to use the piers and then build them here to be able to build on the water, but it's not too big of a problem. The peasants are happy, that is good. They are getting happier over here. They are definitely getting happier. What would make them even more happy? Oh, now we're actually starting to lose some food. Okay, what would make them more happy, sorry for getting distracted, is if we build a library. So I guess we'll do that. And now this is complete, so I guess we can deposit complete removal, and that removed the stone. Nice, and that was actually really nice. I thought a second it just gave it 2 stone, but it didn't. It was this. But we're good. We're all good. Let's see. The town square is actually not gonna. Is it going to affect? It is not going to affect all of the houses, but it will affect most of them. And in the future, we're gonna expand to this area. So I think putting it right here, kind of in center, will be essential. So that's great. The wall over here is coming along. This episode is really just building up protection, I think. We're not really focusing on expanding the city as a whole right now. But I think it should be good. You see, this is filling all of this. That is good. I'm thinking up here, actually, I'm gonna build some manors, because we have a nice space for it. So we can put a road down here and then place mansions all the way along here. I think that's the way we're gonna do it. Oh man, we're actually losing a lot to exposure. We're losing almost as much to exposure as we're actually feeding to our people, which is not good. All these granaries are just filling up. I guess we don't have to worry about food for a while, because losing this much is really bad actually. Well, it means we have enough, so I guess in that sense it's not bad, but we would rather store it instead of, you know, throwing it away. Are you going to be finished over here? You are. It's going slow, but it's coming along for sure. Don't we have any we don't have any wood over on this side. That is probably why. Oh, having tools actually affects these. I had no idea. That is really nice. That gives us more wood and more stone. That is why we got so much. Okay, now it makes sense all of a sudden. This is also using wood to be built, so for sure that is going to cost it a little bit. Okay, this is now finished. We can actually queue the next layer, because we are gonna build a next layer all the way through, and we're also gonna upgrade it one more so we can have towers on top, which will be good. Okay, so we're back up to having the maximum amount of people, so that is nice. And this is building really quick, so that's even more nice. I feel pretty confident on this city right now. It's really awesome. So with that, guys, I think this is where I'm gonna end off this series, or this, no, not the series, sorry, the episode. I'm just gonna end the episode, no worries, not the series. The series is going to go on for a while now. Now this is episode 7, so actually we're coming up to episode 10, but I don't think I'm gonna end it at episode 10 as I earlier talked about, because they did this huge update and it really brought some stuff to the table. So I think I'm gonna expand it to at least 15 episodes for now, and we'll see if they add more as we go on, or then we might start up another season. Maybe I'm just gonna right up ahead start up another season. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Kingdoms and Castles. If you liked it, please be sure to slap that like button and leave a comment down below telling me what you think about this game so far. I really think it's an amazing indie game. It's really nice and has great graphics. It's just a great game. I really enjoy playing it. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.